Hello and welcome to the WIHS Journal Public Affairs program. I'm Gerry Williams. Well, I was on the scene at Dunkin Donuts Park in downtown Hartford, home of the Hartford Yard Goats, where an anti-violence rally took place. There I caught up with the Reverend Henry Brown, founder of Mothers United Against Violence. Hear my conversation with him and others happening now on the WIHS Journal, It's News and Public Affairs.
I'm Reverend Henry Brown with Mothers United Against Violence, Executive Director and Founder. Here today at the Hartford Yard Goats because we are having an anti-violence rally to denounce the violence that's been going on in Hartford.
So how long have you been involved with Mothers United Against Violence?
20 years, anti-violence organizer. So, it's an ongoing struggle trying to find remedies and solutions in Hartford. It's such a task because everybody is not on board with it.
Give us your conversion story in a nutshell and how it all started for you, your walk with Christ. Take us back briefly.
You want me to go back to 2001 when Takara Gaston, a little 7-year-old girl, was shot in the face. Seeing that young lady's face plastered in the newspaper on the Hartford Courant changed my life. I asked God, what is it I can do to help children that have been impacted by violence as that? On that day, my life changed forever. We're here today because due to the rise of violence here in Hartford, we decided that we had to bring our voices here to have an anti-violence rally in the city of Hartford, in the midst of the city. Because it's not only the north end that's impacted by violence, the west end, the east end, and the south end. We all are feeling the violence that's happening in Hartford. So we're trying to bring a broader message to the middle of Hartford that people can come together and voice their opposition to this violence. I don't care how much you do, if the people don't want to stop the violence is not going to stop. Yeah. It's up to the people to stop the violence. People say, well, the police can do this, the police can do that. The police can't do no more than what a community allows the police to do. If you see something, say something. If you know something, say something. But there's so many people don't kill people that's still on the streets, still allowed to walk out and do what they want to do. And people know who these people are. People know these people don't murder people, but they somehow know they glorify those folks. And I'm here to denounce that, and these people are here today to denounce that. We want change, man. We're tired of seeing people killed and maimed in the streets of Hartford. A young man was just killed last night. A 48-year-old man had a wife, and I assume he has some kids. But I know one thing, he's not with them anymore. So this is why we are here tonight. We're here tonight to denounce that violence and tell the people in the community, don't wait on the police, police yourself.
If you're just tuning in, I'm with Reverend Henry Brown. Some of you might have seen him on television with a bullhorn out on various corners throughout the years, on the spot or location where someone was tragically murdered.
When we use visuals, we use that to bring the comfort and compassion to the families. We're here today to say that, enough of this stuff. We don't see too much. Every night in Hartford, last month, shooting after shooting after shooting. Right. And not only in the night, but in the day as well. So we're here tonight to denounce violence.
Now, over the years, how's the support been with the HPD?
For the last 6 years, our primary objective was to establish a relationship with the police department. Outstanding. Mothers United Against Violence and the police department, we have an outstanding working relationship. Good. Like I tell people all the time, it's not the police. It's the people that live in the community that have the police themselves. I don't care how many times you want to blame the police. I know every police officer is not good. We know that's bad in everything. But I'm not going to put the blame of all this violence on the police department. Yeah. This lies in the community. It's the people that have to fight and stop it. So that's why we're here tonight. I got to go in because I got to host this event. But I just want the word to go out that we're not condoning this violence. We want the violence to stop. And that's why we're holding this event tonight.
Well, Reverend Brown, before I let you go, if someone's out there in our listening audience that want to contact you, what's your contact information?
My contact is mothersunited@yahoo.com. That's the email. My phone number is 860-461-2403. 24/7 phone call. All you have to do is pick it up and call me.
Reverend Brown, God bless you. all you do as unto the Lord.
Thank you, my brother.
All right.
Take care.
All right.
I got to get in here, man.
All right, Reverend Brown just passed the mic, or rather I did. Someone by the name of Jeremy. What's your full name, sir?
I'm Jeremy Stein. I'm the Executive Director of Connecticut Against Gun Violence.
And how long have you been in that position?
I've been with the organization for 3 years, but the organization is 25 years old.
And what inspired you to get connected with this organization?
Well, it's fairly complicated, but my uncle killed himself with a firearm. My wife is from Sandy Hook. I was also a first responder in Newtown. I have had friends that have been shot, people that have experienced gun violence, but I think also, one of the reasons why we are here today is growing up in New York City and also working as a prosecutor in D.C., I'm very familiar with the epidemic, the other epidemic that we're talking about, not just COVID-19, but the gun violence epidemic that plagues our country, that affects black and brown people predominantly, and the disproportionate effect that gun violence has in our neighborhoods and in cities like Hartford, Bridgeport, and New Haven.
Connecticut Against Gun Violence. And you guys are based out of where?
We are based out of Fairfield. We work all over the state. We are a legislative advocacy group. We have either written or helped write or have helped lobby most of the gun laws that have been passed in Connecticut as well as around the country for the last 25 years.
If anyone wants to connect with you guys, what's your contact information?
You can go to our website, which is cagv.org. Go to our Facebook page. You can contact me directly. That's Jeremy at cagv.org. We work with organizations all around the state, like Mothers United Against Violence,
right.
Compass Peace Builders, Hartford Communities That Care, Mothers United Against Violence, Newtown Action Lines, you name it. We've got to do this together. We're glad we could be a part of this tonight, but unfortunately, we would like the day when we don't have to be a part of these types of events.
He's Jeremy Stein for Connecticut Against Gun Violence. Thank you for your thoughts and comments. I know you got to get in there. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
All right, moving right along. I am now inside of beautiful Dunkin Donuts Park, and the people are gathering. We got news people out here, a lot of booths, and right now I'm speaking with
Callie Moquette. I'm the Director of Operations and Programming for Compass Youth Collaborative, their Peace Builders initiative.
Okay, talk about your organization. What is it all about?
This year, Compass is actually celebrating its 25th anniversary, and so we've been in the city of Hartford for 25 years, and we've been working with youth between the ages of 11 to 18. We have school-based after-school programs and our Peace Builder Initiative program, where we engage with high-risk youth. We meet them wherever they are in the city of Hartford. We provide them with supports and opportunities, such as case management. We do skill-building groups like life skills. We do cognitive behavioral therapy with them. We also do pro-social engagement. So we engage our kids to make sure that we're providing them the opportunities that they actually need to survive and succeed. So we're trying to get them to think long-term as opposed to immediate gratification. And we actually stay with our kids for 4 years. So we will make sure that if they have court involvement, we're going to court to advocate for them. If they have school-based needs, we're at the schools, we're advocating for their educational needs and making sure that they have the supports they need in school. And we also are active in the community with them. So we respond to hospitals anytime there's a shooting or a stabbing victim, ages 25 down, and we're always making sure that we're providing our families with crisis support.
So, Kelly, what's your backstory? What inspired you to get involved with Compass Youth Collaborative?
I started in the program at Compass when it was actually the South End Night Riders. 25 years ago, before Compass became Compass, it was South End Night Riders. And it was giving my peers and myself an opportunity to actually get to a place where you felt safe, so you had a community safe space. You didn't have that back in the 90s when there was a gang war territory.
Right.
And so I saw the opportunities that I was provided as a young person in the South End Night Rider program. So I wanted to come back and just make sure that we were actually engaging and continuing to do that work because it saved my life. And I want to make sure that we're continuing to save lives for the young people in the city of Hartford.
And you guys are based out of where? Where's your offices?
So we have 2 locations. We have our Sheldon Oaks location, which is 54 South Prospect Street in Hartford, and we have our 127 Martin Street location as well. So So we have 2 community centers, and we're also in some of the middle schools and elementary schools in Hartford.
Contact information if someone wants to get involved or know more about what you guys got going on.
If you want to get involved, please, we take volunteers, we take interns, we take any support donations. You can go to www.compasssyc.org.
Kelly, thank you so much. God bless you. And I hope and pray that your organization is a success and help many of our youth, because it's needed. Places like this helped you when you was coming up. You were looking for places like this.
Yes.
And now you're working for a place that you were looking for back in the day. So I thank God for you. So keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
If you would like more information about what you heard today, call WIHS 860-346-1049, 860-346-1049. The opinions expressed are those of the participants, not necessarily of those of the staff or management of the station. I'm Gerry Williams for the WIHS Journal. It's news and public affairs.